The Minneapolis Miracle, the single greatest moment in team history because we don't have a Super Bowl championship to celebrate. So we have to take this amazing moment from the divisional round of the playoffs. But, yeah, 4-year anniversary today happened 4 years ago, January 14th, 2018. And we just wanted to go down memory lane just for a hot second. Because remember where you were. Just like put in the comments section, where were you and how did you react? Because I was at the old house, at the old studio, and it was back in the day, back when it was just an audio-only podcast, so we're just getting ready for the podcast and all this stuff, and I actually had the TV on mute, because after the Saints went down and scored, it's like, there's not enough time, blah, blah, blah. Zimmer's defense, they let the Saints march all the way down the field. Oh, Mac Alexander giving up that 4th and 10 to Willie Snead. It's not good. It's not good. And then, all for naught, because we had the heroics of Kai Forbath, Cobra Kai, kicking that field goal from 9 miles away to put the Vikings ahead. It's like, oh, here we go. But then Buffalo, right, 7 heaven on like the 2nd or 3rd try. Getting it done, man. That's right. PJ Williams. And for that, we thank you. So I watched it on mute. I was just getting ready for the show, had it on mute, no audio, and just like it happens. I'm just like that was my honest reaction, just like, and then I was, of course, being a Vikings fan, I'm looking for the flag. What's the flag for? But no, and then just joy, just amazingness. So looking back at the game, here we go. All right. So the Vikings win 29-24. Besides, the Minneapolis Miracle covers up that the Vikings and Zimmer blew a 17-point halftime lead at home, which, it isn't the Buffalo Bills, Houston Oilers massive comeback, but it's pretty bad. That would be a pretty bad collapse, especially since the Vikings, they were 13-3. They got the 2 seed that year, so you're feeling good in the hood, and then you just let the Saints back in. 17 points in the 4th quarter, including that last second drive, but amazingness, amazing. Case Keenum, magic carpet ride. That's right. The Pride of Texas. All of the fans are shoveling his driveway. Oh, don't hurt yourself, Case. Oh, we need you, buddy. That's right. That's right. Stephon Diggs becoming a bona fide superstar. And we've made a video before that said this was the inflection point of where Stephon Diggs pushed his way out of town. Maybe Diggs was right. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, again, thank you, PJ Williams, for this play. And it was just one of those moments as a Minnesota sports fan where you just do not expect it. And you just drink it all in, and it's amazing. And like some of the sideline views of the touchdown, you'll notice that there's a delay between when he catches it and when fans start cheering. And yes, I know it's because of like physics and the time it takes for sound to travel as opposed to light. But part of me thinks that it's Vikings fans, like, we're not used to having nice things happen, so we don't believe what's happening before our eyes. And when he first caught it, my first instinct was get out of bounds, because I assumed that someone was going to be there to tackle him. But no, PJ was the last line of defense. Like, he was the safety back there. So after PJ went for the pass breakup, went for the tackle, it was on. It was on, man. It was just off to the races. I think on the radio call, Bursich yells for him to get out of bounds too, but then he realized that there's no one in front of him, and it was just euphoria. Diggs throwing the helmet, getting up on the bench and just mean mugging. It was a great moment, man. Just an absolutely beautiful moment. And also, Everson's reaction on the sideline when he was mic'd up, like Patterson and Linval, I think, come over and like hug him, and he's just like in shock. He's like. And then he's just like, what the fuck? It's amazing. I love it, man. Yeah. Case Keenum. You gotta feel good for Case Keenum, man. Where I did like Case Keenum in college. He stayed at Houston for like 17 years. Like, he was on the Van Wilder plan. He owned a bunch of NCAA passing records because of the Sumlin and Kingsbury offense with the Cougars. But undrafted because he's undersized, didn't have the strongest arm, and bounced around the league as a backup, and then finally got a shot here with the Vikings, went on an 8-game winning streak, filling in for Sam Bradford, going to the promised land. Yeah, and also sticking it right in stupid Sean Payton's face. Douche. douche, 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 douche. When he was doing the skull chant on the sideline, douche, douche. That's right, but yeah, beautiful moment. And also, props to Morstead and some of the Saints players who came back out of the tunnel because they had to run the 2-point play, or they had to run the extra point, which, I don't know. The Saints only had 8 players, I believe, so the Vikings should have just ran it in. Just for schnitz and giggles, but it was good times. Yeah, Mike Remmers, powerful Mike Remmers. Yeah, Pat Elflein, before he broke his ankle in Philly. I mean, Pat Elflein, we give him a lot of crap, but, I mean, before he broke his ankle, he was pretty solid. Who knows? Mike Zimmer, that smug-ass grin, he just knew what happened. He's like, well, we got a home Super Bowl coming up. And I will admit, I definitely underestimated the Eagles. I think a lot of Vikings fans did that year. The way that they entered the playoffs, they lost Carson Wentz. Nick Foles was whatever in the regular season before he turned into FU Nick Foles. So, yeah, I may have said at the time that the Eagles were the worst 1 seed in NFL history. Didn't quite work out that way. And also, I think the Vikings beat the Eagles and they go to the Super Bowl and they beat the Patriots if the Vikings had just taken care of their business and won normally. Like, if they stopped Drew Brees at 4th and 10, you don't have this emotionally draining just win at the end. It's something that takes up your mental bandwidth, basically all the week of preparation for the Eagles game. And the players even said so. Like, it took a while for them to calm back down and get back into the swing of things. But, yeah, just an amazing moment that will live on forever and ever and ever. But your thoughts on our thoughts. 4 years ago, the Minneapolis Miracle went down. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Where were you? How did you react? Let us know down below as well. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.